you find that thing that's pulling you out of bed, that you think about first thing in the morning and you think about when you go to bed at night, that's when you know you found the right problem to go out and solve. You don't have to push yourself to do it. It doesn't require willpower, and even the best founders, willpower never lasts over a sustained period of time. Find your why, and you'll be able to get through just about any how. Sparrow built what Expedia did for travel, but we do it in lending. So through Sparrow, borrowers can submit a single application, and we will underwrite that application on behalf of a network of lenders across the nation and return back the most affordable options for them. I was a junior at Stanford, and it was the time when everybody got sent home as a result of COVID. During that time, we recognized very firsthand and intimately how antiquated the private student lending system was. We watched our friends get sent home, and it was easier to find that flight to go back home than it was to find the loan to fund their school. As a result, we questioned why. Why does the same convenience that exists in, say, travel not exist in lending? There wasn't a good answer, so we decided to build a solution. We've raised $6.7 million to date. We've facilitated over $200 million of searched loan volume for private student loans. On the refi side, per loan, we've saved borrowers about $9.6 thousand. We've had signed over 17 lenders onto the platform. We have 17 universities across the United States currently running on Sparrow for their private student loan search. And we have a little over 15,000 users who have used the platform to find that in-school private student loan. The experience has been a massive learning journey. In the beginning, we were making every mistake you could make possible. We didn't have the right things in decks. We weren't presenting the total addressable market, classic things that you'd want in an investor deck. It took us about 6 to 7 months to raise that pre-seed round. It was a grind. We were trying to find the right partner who could see in the vision and invest in a group of 22, 23-year-olds who didn't really know what they were doing. But after we nailed our value proposition and started to find product market fit, the rest of the raising came pretty seamlessly. You have to stay flexible. You set a plan and you execute upon that plan, but cancellation, for example, or the payment pause throws wrench in those plans. And what you do is you just adapt. You know what your plan B, your plan C, and even sometimes your plan D is, and iterate effectively. We were all for the cancellation and all for forgiveness. At the end of the day, we basically want to do such a good job, we no longer have a job. We want to be there for borrowers. We want to help them affordably finance college. Operating in a space that is under political scrutiny constantly, and the only time it makes headlines is for the wrong reason, has definitely put pressure on ourselves to make sure that we say the right things, to make sure that we build the product in the right way. But always having that North Star and knowing that we're in the borrower's best interest has guided us through that. Don't be afraid to take that risk. So often was I hesitant to say something in an investor meeting, or to pitch a prospective client because I didn't think we deserved their business, or to talk about Sparrow in a grandiose way to borrowers because our product had limited scope. Taking that risk is more than just, leaving the job and starting a company. It involves the daily interactions that you have with all the key stakeholders across the board. For myself, 3 years ago, I wish I would have taken more risk, but calculated risk. You're not gonna, throw yourself into something without understanding what the potential downfall might be, but you take those risks in spite of the outcome, not because of it.